Welcome back. Time to get... Look who's
here!
Hello, Possums. Yes, it's me. And who are you,
I'm
darling
Holly.
thing? You're Holly.
So nice to see you.
You must be Philip Willoughby. Lovely.
And well done, team. You've done very well here.
I love what you've done with the place.
These are these little Ednarettes who've come to join us in the Hubbard. We're in the Hubbard.
Yes, we are. Yeah, what have you got for us, there? Have you got a few comments?
Well, I've got a piece of paper here, and I have to read some of the things that are on it. Earlier on, we talked about house guests. I don't remember talking about them, but apparently someone did. And the tendency that house guests have to overstay their welcome. Well, you've been getting in touch with tips on how to get rid of them, Possums.
OK, what have you got?
Well, Beverly Macker on Twitter says, I don't know how you speak, Beverly. I'm going to try and imitate your voice. I feel my guests are overstaying, and so I start soaking my knickers in the bathroom sink.
Oh, that's disgusting.
She says it works every time.
It would. You'd leave promptly if somebody left their dirty knickers
I
in the
wouldn't have
sink.
read this if I hadn't read it first.
Do you have another one there?
Yes, Laura. Laura's a more refined type of a woman.
What does she say?
She says, my partner's uncle. Partner is a funny word, isn't it? Partner, she means someone she's not married to. Came for a visit, and he ended up staying for a month. Oh. And she had to buy her nan a plane ticket to her house for a stay just to get rid of her uncle.
Oh, no! That was an expensive house guest then, wasn't it?
Very costly, I think.
Absolutely.
What a horrible uncle.
We'll be chatting a little bit
And
later.
there's one
David.
more,
Oh, there's
too.
another one. OK, yes.
Stacey Shaw. Oh, why did I ask you? I might do another one. She says a good way of getting rid of unwanted house guests is having sex too loudly. It always works.
I don't know what she's talking about.
To me, that is the most silent activity ever invented.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for the moment.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're going to be chatting to Dame Edna again in just a moment.
And if you tuned in earlier to see me and you had to put up with Ricky Gervais and all those other people, don't be too disappointed because I'm on the show now, Possums.
Yes, she is indeed. But first of all, it's competition time. Have a look at this.
Anyway, let's get...
Come and get comfy on
I
our
just
sofa.
flew all the way from Australia to be on this show.
Did you? Well, thank you so much.
You all
Although
right? You look so... I love your diamonds.
It's my avatar dress.
And you say you've come all the way from Australia to see us. That's not strictly true because, in fact, you're on your way to Wimbledon, aren't you?
Well, as a matter of fact, I am. I've dropped in here en route because I'm going down to Wimbledon, which is the most Australian part of London. Wimbledon, when you're in Wimbledon, you could be in a pretty down-market part of Australia.
And the reason you're there...
I'm there. Remind me.
Would that be panto?
Pantomime! I'm going to be in Dick Wittington, Possums.
How wonderful.
And it's going to be wonderful.
And this is your first ever panto, isn't
I've
it?
never done this wonderful traditional institution before. And I think I was cut out to do it. It's funny for me, spooky really, viewers, that I'm... Hello, by the way. But I'm always by myself on the stage. And it gets a little bit lonely.
Oh,
But there's a wonderul cast.
there is. Well, Dick Wittington is being played by Sam Atwater, who was our champion of dancing on...
Atwater.
It's just wonderful. And you are playing
He's
the same...
marvellous, I believe. He's been on ice, hasn't
Yes,
he?
he has. He was our ice dancing champion, actually, last year. He's very good. He's very good. But you're playing the saviour of London, who has to guide Dick Wittington to become the Lord Mayor of the city, aren't you?
Yes, you're answering my question, really, aren't you?
Yes.
I am... How else could I express it? I'm playing the saviour of London, a kind of female Boris Johnson. With prettier hair. And I come just in the nick of time to save London. You might not remember that from the original story of Dick Wittington, but we've taken a few liberties with history. But it's a show that you can take the family to.
How do you
There's
feel?
no foul language.
No.
Isn't it a relief?
Yes.
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 And but how do you feel that a lot of the children in Panto, if you haven't done it before, do shout out quite a lot? Would you be happy with that?
Shouting out?
Yes, there's sort of lots of boos and
Well,
hisses and...
They won't be booing me. Young girls have traditionally taken me as their role model.
Of course.
My darling Holly. Isn't she a beautiful child?
Oh, thank
And
you.
I think I'll be leaving them with an indelible memory of what it's like to be a real, dignified woman. Because a lot of people on the theatre and on television give a bad impression of our sex, Holly.
Yes. Oh, no, I couldn't agree more.
They do.
I think you're right. In fact, I think you could be the saviour of TV.
I could. It's funny to be in this very building where my British television career began. And now Wimbledon. And it's called the theatre has a name, I
New
suppose.
Wimbledon Theatre.
It's the New Wimbledon Theatre, which is really the old Wimbledon Theatre, with a little coat of paint in the ladies' room. And I think the women folk will appreciate it.
So, as Holly said, Sam Atwater won Dancing on Ice.
He did, and he's so handsome. You know, he's hot. It's a wonder the ice didn't melt with little Sammy.
Now, I think we would love you to take part, but I think your legs are insured for millions of pounds.
You see, that's kind of you. I know you're affiliated with that show. I happen to know that. And I would love to be on ice, but my legs, you can see them now, they are very, very special.
Yes.
Yeah.
They keep me up, really.
And you look like the type of lady that would rather wear her ice round her neck.
A
Because, I
little
mean, the
image.
most beautiful jewels that you have on
That's
today.
where ice belongs.
Yes, I
My
agree.
throat. So, thanks for the sort of half invitation there, my dear Philip. But I don't think I'll be joining you on
Well, that's
ice.
a shame.
I'm too nervous.
Yes, I can't. Well, it's a dangerous
It is
thing.
dangerous. Do you know which show I think you would be brilliant at, though? Britain's Got Talent? As a
Britain's Got
judge?
Talent. To me, it's surprising they haven't run out of talent by now, because the show's been on for some time, hasn't it? Little Simon runs that, doesn't he?
He does, yes.
I haven't made up my mind about him.
Have you not?
In what way?
I'm not going to elaborate. You know what I'm talking about, Phil.
I think he's just joined Twitter today. Are you a Twitterer?
I do Twitter.
Do you?
Yes, I'm getting the hang of it. And I have to think of things to Twitter about. Important things and helpful things.
Family things.
Yes.
Family things. To me, the family is so, so important. And when I was in your dressing room here, just touching myself up, I saw that you had beautiful photographs of a lovely Stephanie and those kiddies, and you are a caring man. And Aries,
Yes.
you are, and they're always pretty caring people. Mind you, going on that holiday in Portugal, Stephanie wasn't there, was she?
Well, she was. She wasn't in the picture that made it into the papers. but,
No. Where was she?
she-
Where was Stephanie when you were overindulging in Portuguese beverages?
We're all overindulged in
With Holly.
Portuguese
She was-
beverages.
She was there. She may even have taken the
taken a
photograph.
photo, yeah, I think
she
she
may have
did.
taken a
By the
photograph.
way, you had a guest, or a woman, a slightly deformed woman, with a very, very
Large breasts.
large, yes, a roll-top desk.
Yes. She was. Yes, Chelsea. She was called.
Was she?
showed us
Chelsea
showed us her charms.
Yes.
She
Yes.
you like that kind of thing, do you? I thought he
I
might be a
much
bit
prefer
disappointed, viewers.
a more mature
because
woman.
I am a little bit flat in that area.
Are you really?
But it has never inhibited me, Holly.
I don't think anything would.
It hasn't. I was a rather abandoned young woman.
Dame Edna, we have to finish here,
Thank you
unfortunately.
so much.
Do
New
we just
Wimbledon
when we
Theatre,
get warmed up?
9th of December to the 15th
And you
of
sat
January.
right
Dick
through all that
Wittington.
other stuff in the show.
Thank you so
waiting
much.
for me to
Have a
turn
great
up.
weekend.
Wimbledon, opening soon, Parsons.